Good morning, grade 4, and welcome to the English class. I hope you had a nice weekend. So, all fresh this Monday morning? Yes, children? Okay. So, let's begin. Children, today we are going to do about characters. Remember last time we discussed characters? Yes, you remember, children? We discussed characters of the hare and the tortoise, right? Now today we are going to do describing characters. We are going to do describing characters, writing, okay? So that's on page 1313. Now children, just pay attention here, okay? This is the information box and we are going to read this information box. When we create characters in the story, it is a good idea to let the reader know what the character looks like, okay? So here, the main character, that means the two people, the two animal characters over here, the main characters were hare and the tortoise. So here, how the character looks, okay, it's very important that the reader knows how the character looks. So first for the hare, okay, let's see how the hare is described over here. What is said over here about the hare? Sleek fur, long ears and strong legs. Now this, children, it is from the text. You remember last time we said that we need evidence from the text. So this is how the character is described in this text. Then after that, which character we have, children? The main character, that was the tortoise. Okay. What was the tortoise? How was the tortoise described? Rather funny looking, with his heavy shell, wrinkled skin and small eyes. Okay. So children, when we describe a character, the reader should almost see and we should hear and we should feel that character. So when I read this, I get an idea and I get an imagination. Okay, the hare is like this, the tortoise is like this. So the reader should almost see, hear and feel the character. So we have to feel that character. Now today, what they are asking us over here, children, pay attention. They are asking us to write a description of the character. Okay. Now, how many characters were there, children, in the story? The hare and the tortoise were two main characters. Other than that, which were the other characters? Yes, the owl, the badger and the rabbit. Okay. So, what they are saying is, we are going to write a description of a character. Choose one of the characters. So, owl, badger and rabbit. Now what we will do is, we will write for all the three. I will help you with the owl, the badger and rabbit, you will write. Okay children? So children, what are we doing? We are going to write a description of the character and choose one of the characters. We are going to write for all the three. Okay, the owl, the badger and the rabbit. Today we are going to do only the first one. There are two. One is the personality and one is how the character looks. Character looks means what is the appearance of the character. How is that character looking? So we are talking about that aspect. Now if I see this, children, okay, if I say Zahir has thick black eyebrows and a large nose. So I am talking about his appearance. How is Zahir looking? Then you take another example here, Jim. Jim has cropped. Cropped means short. Walnut colored hair. Walnut means brown. Okay. And slim athletic body. Slim is thin. So this is, I am talking how these people appear, how they look. Okay. So same way we are going to write for these animals today. Now for the hare and the tortoise. For the hare, they have already given us. The tortoise, they have already given us. Now I have to write for the owl. Then I have to write for badger, and then I have to write for rabbit. Okay. Now, when I read my text over here, have they given me how the owl is looking? If I read this, have they given us how the owl is looking? They have given us how the hare is looking. Okay, sleek fur, long ears. They have also told us how the tortoise is looking, heavy shell, wrinkled skin. But anyway, they have not described how the owl is looking. So what will I do? If you look here, children, in this, there is a little description of the owl. Badger, tortoise, hare, little bit. Okay, so we can use something from here also. Large head and eyes. So, come back to this page, page 13. Okay, so what they have told here, they have told us over here that we need to write a description, and in this tiny box over here they are telling us the picture will help you. So if I look at the picture, I can write some describing words for the owl. Okay, when we describe a character, we use lot of adjectives, we use describing words. Like for the hare, you see, sleek, long, strong. These are all adjectives. Okay, so mostly when we describe a character, we use adjectives. Now for this owl, okay, I look at this picture here. So I can say, can I say large head? Okay, so I can write large. Oh, I need another sketch pen, a black one. So can I say large head? Now look at his beak, children. Okay. If it is not clear, we can imagine an owl. Okay. If you see his beak, it is like a hook. Have you seen a hook which is slightly bent, where you hang your bag or an umbrella? It's a hook. Okay. So the owl's beak looks somewhat like this. So you can say large head. Then I can say, how is the beak? It is short. Short. Hooked, like a hook. Hook is where you hold something, keep something for hold. It's mostly on the wall. Short hooked beak, comma. Now see his feet, children. So can I say broad feet? Broad feet. And I can see, claws, because it is given, they have told us here that the owl is a bird of prey. That means it hunts other birds. Okay. So, can I say that it has long claws? Right? Okay, children, now just look at the owl's eyes. Just look at his eyes, okay? Something very distinct. What is the meaning of distinct or prominent, I can say? It means recognizable and which is different in nature from the other birds. Like somebody in the class will have blue eyes. No, so it's very prominent. So what can I write about the eyes, children? Can I say large eyes? We will take away this comma here and put it here. Okay. So I say large eyes. And can you see this, children? It is, like something in front, forward, the eyes. So I can say large eyes set forward. Okay. Children, you can add your own description also. This is my idea. You can put in your own ideas about the owl also. So children, now hare is written, tortoise is written, owl is written. Now which two we have to write? We have to write the badger and rabbit. Okay. So badger and rabbit. You can leave 4 lines and write your rabbit. Now what I want you to do, children, is for badger, you will look at this picture. Okay, you will see, and you can even see over here there is some description given about the badger. Or what you can do is, children, you can research. Research means you can find out. You can go to the net, you can use your mobile. Okay, and some of you have even got books at home about animals. I remember some of you bringing books to read during the zero period, which was about animals. So you can use, if you have those books and if you have the picture of badger, if you have a picture of rabbit where they describe how this animal look, you can copy from there. Okay, or go to the net, surf from there, or even in your science book if you have. So from anywhere you can pick up and just write 1 or 2 lines how the badger looks and how the rabbit looks. Or you can look into the picture. If you are very creative, look at the picture and you can speak about this animal, about the badger and the rabbit. You can see some long ears, some whiskers. Okay, so your homework would be that we are looking for what the character looks like. We are done with 3. Now you are going to write about badger and you are going to write about rabbit. Okay children, that's all from my side. Thank you. See you soon.